Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Okay, so today is, you know, there are no coincidences. You all know that, right? There are no coincidences. But I have been part of Nature Babes and this journey with all of you. Today marks our four year anniversary. So if you have been with us following at this page since the very beginning, I want you to put in the comments, let us know, because I know I wouldn't be sitting here right now if it wasn't for all of you always being there, supporting this page, supporting me with my swag, retreats. There's been so many dynamics over the last 4 years. And I must say, like, we are literally just getting started. I don't know if you can feel the vibes from me today. I've got all my nature trees here. But today does really mark a huge day for me. Gosh, when I started Nature Babes, it was 6 months and then we had a pandemic, which just really changed the whole entire world. And there was many times through that where I was like, I don't know where this is going. But I'm so glad that I'm here right now with you all. And drop in the comments. I'd love to fill up that chat. I'm on Zoom, but I also have my phone, so I can see some of your comments, which is really helpful because sometimes my phone doesn't do that. Hello, Laura. Hello, Nicole from Kincardine. Laura's from Saskatchewan. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So there's just so many people from all over the place. Happy anniversary. Hi, Nicole. Thank you. Yeah, it's hi Kara. This is your first time. Welcome to the Nature Babe community. This is awesome. Yeah, things, there are no coincidences. Like I we're gonna have such an awesome session today. And it's just so interesting how it just all, it just all comes together. It is just all comes together when it's supposed to, when it's meant to, and when it's just feels right. So I also want to, before we get started, I also want to really do a huge shout out to Tanya. I don't know if you all know Tanya, but this girl, she does all the behind scenes stuff. She's messaging, and Kim literally puts all her magic touches on things. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I would. Oh, I don't know if I'd be here sharing what I'm about to share with you in the next hour if it wasn't for Kim, for sure, for always having that listening ear, and Tanya, for sure, for helping me just organize and get back to people and, put people in the right spots. You girls are just awesome. So, all right, let's get started. I can see some of your comments, so I love that I'm able to do that. All right, so let's open up this conversation as we get started. If you're new, you may be first time seeing me, you may have never, met me, but my name is Amanda. I run and operate a company called Nature Babes, where I'm really passionate about bringing women back to their natural state, finding their true nature in nature, slowing down, pausing, resetting, recharging. This is going to be such a good session today. I'm so excited that you're here. Especially, let's just get the ball rolling a little bit. Like, put a 1 in the comments if you find it really challenging or hard to feel calm and grounded and rooted throughout the day. Like, put a 1, just drop a 1 in if you really find it challenging to feel calm, grounded, and rooted, while we're navigating all these things throughout life. right? There's so many things going on. Yes, I can see all the ones popping in, right? It's not, that there's anything wrong with us, right? It's just it's life. It's always happening, and sometimes it happens really, really fast. Put a one in the comments if you feel a lot of anxiety in your day. Right? How many of you feel a lot of anxiety or a lot of pressure throughout your day? Drop some more ones if that's you. Drop some ones if you feel like you're spinning your wheels all the time and you just can't get a grip. You feel like you're on a hamster wheel. Drop a one if that's you, girlfriend. I got you. I feel you. Yes, look at all these ones coming through, right? Like, just take a moment to realize that we are all freaking human. And I don't know about you, but just doesn't it feel good to just realize that you're not alone, right? Like that everyone in this chat right now has been feeling something somewhere along the line. You've been feeling overwhelmed, not grounded, not rooted, Put a one in the comments if you've struggled um, with coming to a Nature Babes of in-person event and then going back home to your family dynamics and then all of a sudden falling back again where you started from. So coming to that in-person event, feeling on top of the world, and then coming back to, all of those, setbacks or maybe just triggers or coming back into your comfortable space. You leave here. I know we've done so many in-person events where people feel so awesome. And then it's like, oh, how can I keep this feeling while I'm at home? Right. Okay. So put a one in the comments again if you struggle quieting the mind and staying still. Put a one in the comments if that is a struggle for you to really have that pause and that quietness, honing that all in. We're outside, so I have some birds that are being a little loud. Yeah, that pause and that stillness and that quietness is so, so important. More than I could probably ever put into words. I'm looking at all the ones and ones and ones and ones and like, gosh, we can just really probably sit here and just connect to one another in this form. Put a one in the comments if you would love to create a practice that was simple and that only took like minutes to do per day. You're looking to like put a one in that comments if you're looking for something that's so easy that will flow into your day, that will just take you minutes. If that was something that would really, really help you navigate. Yeah, so many of you can relate to that for sure. Me too. I totally get that. I totally know, that's really why I'm here today, is because, these last 4 years of really on those last 4 years of really just sinking my feet into the brand, into nature. I feel you, I hear you. I know what the average person feels like. And I know the other side too. I know how much nature can just help really ground us and support us. So I'm so excited that you're here. We put so much pressure on ourselves, like a lot of pressure. Like life in general, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, but we put so much pressure on ourselves to be heard, to be validated. A little bit of my backstory is, I was in the coaching business. I was a personal trainer for, oh gosh, since 2005. God, it's like, and so you guys do the math, 2005 to 2019. So I was in the coaching and fitness world for many, many, many years. And I've always coached and was in that very hectic, busy lifestyle. And, in my early 20s, I was striving to be successful and wanting to do what society puts on us, all these pressures that society puts on us. I was like going to fulfill them. I was going to be successful. I was one of the first personal trainers in my rural area to be certified and to show up and serve in my community. I had a 4,000 square foot studio that I slowly worked my way up to over the years, but I had employees, and I thought I was really happy. I had done everything that society, had expected. I thought I was a really, really successful entrepreneur. And it wasn't till I hit motherhood. Oh, motherhood. My husband and I had a baby in 2016. And that is when I knew I needed to make some major changes in my life. But that's when I really started listening. After you have a baby, you're just wired differently. I don't know. I can't put that into words, but I don't know. Maybe it was just me, but things felt different. And I honestly felt like running a business and being successful and doing all these things, I thought I was happy, but I was extremely, extremely burnt out and exhausted. And by the time we had my son, it was burning the candle at both ends for a couple years. And if anyone has ever been so exhausted before, being exhausted as a mother and not being able to look after your child takes things to a whole new level. And I had no idea how overstimulated and on I was throughout the whole time I was in fitness. Okay. Like an average day for me would be like, get up, have my protein shake, have a coffee, and then have a ketone, which gives me more energy, and then have another coffee because I'm teaching fitness classes, and I'm like, have a whole day booked. Like I overdid it. And, when you hit that moment, you have to make some huge changes. And that was it for me. Nature Babes is a beautiful property that I've been so blessed and honored to live on with my husband. And, it was that day when I was walking through the forest, and I would often go for walks, but they were different than this walk that I'm about to tell you about. This walk was a walk of being truthfully honest for the first time, after making everyone happy, after pushing all of my emotions aside, my exhaustionness, everything all aside to provide people pleasing, all of these things that I had pleased for everyone else except for myself. So it was a walk that I had to be really completely honest. And if you've been to Nature Babes, you know where the Tiki Lounge area is, the big, huge area where we look over the Saugeen River. So I'm walking and I come up to this spot and I just literally just start crying, and the tears just roll out of my eyes. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, something's not right here. Like, this should be a lot easier. Like, what am I doing wrong? And this is literally where I just broke down, weeping, crying, looking over the Saugeen River, surrendering all my emotions, trying to figure out, where did I go wrong in life? Why was I so lost? Why was I feeling so much chaos? Why was I so burnt out? Why was I so depressed? Why was I in this overwhelming chaos state? I had done everything that I thought society and I thought everyone, everything around was that's how life works. This is what you're doing. And I really just surrendered. It's where I let go. And I don't know if this resonates with you or not, but I just find like, if you're anything like me, I like have so much control over everything. Not now, but used to have so much control of trying to figure everything out. Put a 1 in the comments if you're like always trying to figure everything out. Like you're just like, I'm trying to figure everything out. Like I just like, I want to figure everything out. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. When we really try to figure things out, I feel that it causes so much more pain and discomfort. It was at that moment where I literally let go of trying to figure everything out. It was at that moment where I put myself first, after I cried, after I surrendered. And surrender, sometimes people think, oh, you gave up. I never gave up. I literally gave up the control and the mind control and all these layers of trying and needing to figure something out. And that's really, I feel, where we get a lot of fear and we get a lot of pain and suffering when we get stuck in this spot. When we can just like sit back and relax and say, okay, you know what, Jesus, take the wheel, Jesus, God, source, whatever it is, like, this isn't working for me. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know how, like, to be a mom. I don't know what am I doing wrong? And that was like my first huge release that I've ever done. And it was big. I was like, whoa, okay. And it was such a beautiful beginning, because in that moment, literally after I cried and came back to the house with all my mascara all over the place, I looked like I was out in the bush for like maybe weeks or months. And, literally that's where everything started to aligning for me. Everything came together. That's when Nature Babes was born. That's when I decided to sell my studio, my 4,000 square foot studio that I had worked so hard to have. And it was just this material, beautiful building that I had, but it wasn't really, I wasn't aligned with it anymore. So I had to make some really tough decisions. I got up the next day. I told my husband that I was ready to sell. He was like, are you okay? Like, something wrong with you? Like, this is your baby. You put so much time and energy into this. And I'm like, no, I'm ready to sell. Like, I'm just ready to sell. Like, I'm ready to sell. I sold the business in 6 weeks. 6 weeks is when I sold the business and had to move all this freaking heavy equipment. If my mom's watching right now, she knows how freaking exhausting that part was. But that was so, everything happened, but beautifully aligned. And that's what I'm just here to share with you, is like, when you like literally just let go of the reins or loosen up a bit, when we give up the control of trying to figure out everything and try to run the show, that's when things literally just align for you. That's when I got aligned with the right people. That's when I was leaning in and trusting for the very first time. Put a 1 in the comments if you find it really, really hard to trust. You do not trust anything because you've been either screwed over, manipulated, taken advantage so many different times. You do not trust anything anymore. Put a 1 in the comments if that was you. We are literally just at this turning point, I feel, where we can lean into this trust, or we can try to control every single thing that's going on in our lives, which only causes us more pain and suffering. When we try to control all these things, we just lead back to so much more pain and suffering. It was when I was able just to sit back and surrender and let God, universe, source, whatever, take control, step back. It was when I was able to see the aligned action. It was when I was able just to see things clearly. And it was when I surrendered, it was like, okay, I need to sell my business. Okay, sounds good. You know what? That just took a huge load off. Like, I don't feel nearly as stressed and exhausted anymore. We get caught up, I feel, in these, uncomfortable growth. And growth is not, it's not easy sometimes. It feels uncomfortable. And I'm just here to remind you for sure that if I can do it, you can do it. And, being uncomfortable and also just pausing. I think that's the big, huge part of my story here. It was pausing and just letting go and leaning into that trust. And if you're someone, I see a lot of ones there when I said, like, you can't trust anyone. Well, I'm here to tell you there is somebody that you can trust. There is a beautiful consciousness in nature that you can trust. And when you lean into that trust of truly, truly feeling it in your heart and in your soul, that everything is going to be okay. And that the universe and the world and source is always wanting what's best for you. And it's always leaning you forward to make beautiful, aligned actions that feel right for your soul. So I sold my business in 6 months. That's when Nature Babes was born. That's when I had no idea still what the hell I was doing with Nature Babes. It was just, okay, here we are. We're going to go into nature. Anyways, it's really gotten me to this beautiful space where I'm able to be with all of you right here, right now. So taking that pressure off, I really feel that we have so much pressure in all of society. I feel that we're living way too fast. We live in a world that keeps us constantly overstimulated, but also disconnected. We also, I don't know about you, but if I need to relax sometimes, or I need to just like sit down, what's the first thing we do? Get on my phone and just scroll, which is more overstimulating our nervous system. We're just living in a very fast-paced society that makes it sometimes challenging for us really to slow down. We live in a world that has us so connected to everyone all over the globe, but yet we still feel so disconnected than ever before. We're so isolated with our thoughts. We're so scared of who will judge us. We're so scared that someone's going to misunderstand us. We stay quiet in our own pain. We sometimes suppress with alcohol, food to comfort our feelings. So when we are really in this fast moving pace of society, there's a couple things that we can do. We can participate and wear the hat to participate in society. But we can also take off that hat at the door or in your car, wherever. When you come back into your home, your safe haven, the spot where you can feel that you can be completely yourself, be calm, hone it all into that quiet space and filling your heart with so much peace, joy, love, and abundance. It's sometimes even guilty. How many of you feel guilty? Put a 1 in the comments if you feel guilty taking time out for yourself. That's a lot of us, I feel. Completely normal to feel that guilt and that pressure, but it doesn't have to be that way. Taking time out for ourselves is really, it's really about putting you first. It's about putting your own oxygen mask on first so that you can be of service to everyone else that comes into your circle, everyone else that you literally have experiences with on this journey. So that's a little bit of my story. It's a little bit of, why I'm so passionate about really helping women align back to their true nature. So that's where, over the last probably year and a half, maybe longer, I've been sitting on the sidelines, sitting here and waiting and thinking about how can we literally make something so easy and simple for all of us to really reconnect, find more peace, joy, love, and happiness. So this is why I created the 30-day soul reset. This is why I've created this 4 pillars that will take us from feeling disconnected to reconnected with our bodies. I truly believe this is the key component for us to stay grounded and rooted as we navigate through our journey with more ease, with more flow, with more love, peace, joy, happiness, all of these things. So can you imagine right now if you just increased your natural state, your calmness, your peace, joy, love? Let's just put that all into one little bubble. Can you imagine if you increased that every day by 0.1%? Can you imagine where you would be, not only at the end of this 30 days, but can you imagine where you would be next year at this time? 0.1%. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it is literally going to add up. And I really, truly feel that if you can have that easy practice that you can put into your everyday life, creating this quiet space without feeling guilty, that's really going to be this overflow of consciousness that's just going to flow through you. You're setting that beautiful practice for your body, for your mind, for your spirit, for your soul. You can just keep on going the way that you're going right now. And that's fine. Like, you can literally just keep on navigating through life like you are. You can keep showing up in life exactly how you are. Or you could create this beautiful practice that you're going to deepen this essence with your soul, that you're going to cultivate and make stronger, and literally feel so connected and so much more rooted to every single living thing around you. I don't know about you, but I totally love feeling grounded and rooted. And that's why I'm here today. I want you all to feel grounded and rooted every single day. The 4 pillars are release. I just heard a turkey. Release, which turkeys kind of go with release, right? Just let it all go. So there's 4 pillars: release, reflect, recharge, and reset. These, I feel, are such a beautiful component when it comes to utilizing these 4 components that we're going to work on for the next 30 days. We're going to spend so much time releasing. We're going to spend so much time in that 30 days reflecting. We're going to spend so much time in the recharge state. And then we're going to spend so much time in the reset state. So in the 30 days, you're going to learn practices, you're going to learn tools that will literally help you navigate through your busy lifestyle, feeling more rooted, feeling more grounded in your body. This 30 days is really just a step-by-step, to really reconnect you with your body, but also get you to release and reflect and recharge along the way. We know all the things that we're supposed to do, but sometimes we don't know how to release. Sometimes we don't know how to reflect. Sometimes we don't know how to recharge. So it's easy and simple. It requires minutes a day. And I'm so freaking honored and pumped that you're here, because we're getting into, more of a winter kind of season, right? We're getting into fall, cold, we're getting into winter months. I would love to create a green space. So this is my green space outside right now. But all of you that will be joining me will be creating a green space in your house, in your home. This will be a spot that you can literally go to and really feel connected. If you rub your hands together really, really fast, create some heat here. Beautiful. And now just pull them apart. Maybe not too much. Maybe you're just going to hold them together. So this energetic force that falls in between your palms of your hands, this connection to your soul. Your hands are really connected to your heart. So feeling that energy, feeling it grow, you can expand it, you can pull it back. You know, these practices that I'm going to teach you are just so simple and easy because I don't know about you, but I don't want to overcomplicate anything. I think there's enough overcomplications in the world. I want to keep things very simple, but very effective. So, feeling that energy though, put in the comments, can you feel that tingly through your palms of your hand? You know, this is all starting about you getting in touch and feeling connected with your body, right? So I'm so excited. Yeah, definitely. I can see some of the comments. So you can feel those tingles in between the palms of your hands. That's awesome. Like it's such an easy, so was that hard? Like that wasn't hard to do, right? And it's so effective. Just rubbing those hands together. You're playing with energy right there, right? Beautiful. Ah, I'm gonna like pour all this beautiful energy out into all of you right now, sending you so much peace, love, joy, and abundance. So if you're ready, you know, to really do this 30 days with me and be completely guided on this journey, we show up I show up once a week, and I'm going to do a live chat with all of you. You're going to be going through step by step with daily videos and guiding you to exactly what needs to be done to really recharge, release, reflect, and reset your soul. So I am so freaking excited for this. So put in the chat if you are ready to make this 30-day commitment. If you're ready to do this, it's $66 to join us for 30 days. If you want more info, just put in the comments reset. And there's limited spots. This is the very first time that we're doing this. Very first time. Yes, I feel like you're so ready. Exactly. Definitely yes. Yeah, you're feeling those hands. Absolutely. I love that. So put in the comments if you are someone who is really ready. Yeah, reset. So I can see you guys putting in the comments. It's so good to have you all here on this journey with me. I'm so excited to be leading this. And you all will be the very first group for Nature Babes to be revolutionizing the whole way of how we really connect to our true nature. So put in the comments, reset if you are ready to join us for 30 days. And I'm just so excited. I cannot wait to see all your smiling faces in this private container. You know, it's been a little bit of a tour. It's been a little bit of a journey to get here. But we're just getting started. We're literally just getting started. I'm so freaking excited to have, look at how many of you guys are saying reset. Oh my goodness. We're going to have so much fun. This is going to be just the beginning. So I am going to log off. I hope that you literally reach out if you have any questions, you're unsure, you're thinking, you know, that you're not sure if you're going to be able to do it, anything that comes to your mind that you just want to chat. you know, let's connect. Let's jump on a call. Let's jump on, you know, some voice chat if you want on Facebook Messenger too. I'm also available on there. But before I leave, I want to let you know that I am available for anybody who just wants to chat. If you have extra questions or you're just unsure of something, reach out. Okay. Love you all. Mwah. I'll talk to you later. See you later. Bye. Thanks for joining us.